Hello, my name is James Carpenter from the Living Room Restaurant at Care of the Maidstone in East Hampton, New York. Today we're going to make a beautiful local Fluke, and that's going to go over an heirloom cherry tomato and Balsam Farm corn salad. Balsam Farm is a local farm that has the sweetest corn and cherry tomatoes anywhere on Long Island. So we're going to start with the salad. We start with the little cherry tomatoes, slice them up. Different colors always looks good. The corn, I slice the corn off the cob. I blanch it for a quick second in some salted boiling water. I shock it in ice water. And then we get ready. We're going to mix them all together with a little bit of basil. We have a nice size herb garden at the restaurant, and we grow all our own herbs here. So we're going to make a little chiffonade, thinly sliced basil, and that's going to go into our corn and tomato salad. This is a screaming summertime kind of dish. And once you blanch the corn, this is what it's going to look like. You know, you can use all yellow corn, white corn, or bicolor corn. Whatever is delicious and fresh. You really don't want corn more than 2 days old, because after it's picked, cut off the stalk, starches start building up. All that sugar that's in the corn makes it so sweet, turns into starch. So you want to use your corn as soon as you get it from the farmer, like we do at the restaurant. So we're going to put our corn in a bowl. We're going to add our cherry tomatoes. Once again, not too complicated. I like at the restaurant to use beautiful ingredients and really kind of let them speak for themselves and not manipulate the food too much. Into the corn, cherry tomato, and basil mixture, we're going to, of course, season with salt and pepper. I put a little rice wine vinegar, not too acidic. And of course, our good friend, some olive oil. If you don't like olive oil, you want something more neutral, a nice grapeseed oil would work well for this dish. And we're putting some beautiful local Fluke on the east end of Long Island, Montauk, and all of East Hampton. Great seafood. So you can beautiful local Fluke, striped bass, halibut. I mean, there's many varieties of fish that we use here at the restaurant that come right from the fishermen to the back door. So we're very lucky to be out here and have those, as well as all the farmers with our beautiful corn, tomatoes, and we grow our own basil in the garden. So this is the salad. We can make this up, and can sit. Now we're going to go over and saute our fish. Okay, now we're going to cook our Fluke. We're using a beautiful local Fluke, nice size fillet. If you don't have Fluke, you can use flounder, you can use halibut. I mean, there's many different. This is just a nice little white fish. Any fish you like, you want to use salmon, by all means tear it up. Striped bass. This is a nice salad. It can be served room temperature, so if you have a nice little piece of fish, it's something you can put out on a buffet. You don't have to worry about it. You can take it to the beach. So there's many applications for this salad. So we're just going to dust it in a little seasoned flour. So after we season the fish with salt and pepper, we dust it in a little seasoned flour that has salt and white pepper in it as well. And then we're going to go to the saute pan, a little bit of olive oil or grapeseed oil. And in we go with our fish. To get a nice little brown crust on the bottom, which looks good and tastes delicious, I put a little bit of butter in there to help brown that up. Now, if you have an allergy or a dislike to butter, you can omit that. You don't have to put it in. But here at the restaurant, we love butter. Butter is our friend. Nice little golden brown. A thin piece of fish like this, I can cook it all the way on top of the stove. If you have a thicker fillet like a halibut, that's something you may want to put in the oven at, say, 400 degrees for about 5 or 6 minutes till you feel it's cooked through. But you don't want to dry it out. I mean, I'm gonna go a nice medium rare with this fish. But once you flip it over, a fillet this thickness should not take more than 3 or 4 minutes. So we're gonna turn the pan off, let it rest for a moment, and go back and plate up our salad. Now that all of our components are ready, we're gonna be plating up now. Once again, this is the corn salad. Don't be afraid, there's lots of beautiful little juice on the bottom. You wanna make sure you scoop some of that up. And what's good about this, at the restaurant, we do it this way. You can also do this on a big platter for a buffet style, should you want to do that. It holds really nice at room temp. Here's our fish. I like to put a little snippet of cress. We use a little pepper cress from one of our local farmers. Goes on top. And something like this can only benefit from a little drizzle of nice olive oil and a little sprinkling of our sexy sea salt. And that is our local Fluke with Balsam Farm sweet corn, heirloom cherry tomatoes, and garden basil. This has been James Carpenter from the Living Room Restaurant at Care of the Maidstone in East Hampton, New York. Thank you for watching IdealChef.com, and let's get cooking.